Good morning. Here I am in George's little garden. Cheddar is the name, George is the game. I do have hats by George. I have hats. This one is a bowler, City Gents hat. I'm just going to go and choose me other hats. Bear with me. I'm walking towards the camera very quick. Excuse me, out of shot. Keep recording. Now then, over to the wardrobe advisors who I have here in the garden. Being a celebrity, I have a whole team of people. How's this one? Does the camera love me, Mr. Director? It does. How about this one? Am I ready to drive a tractor or a train or a bus, Mr. Director? Which do you think, a bus? A bus. Now then, we have finally one hat to offer. And which is it to be? Does the camera love me, Mr. Director? Which one will it be, Miss Wardrobe? What do you think? What do you think? This one? This one? Tell me when to stop. Or this one? Or this one? The one on the head now. You like this one? Very well, I should drive the bus today. There I was, aboard the bus for Frome. I had a particular need in mind. A need that needed satisfying, and it's needed satisfying for some time. Ever since Cheddar George waxed lyrical back in the 80s about the lady in red. No, that's not why I was going to Frome, of course not. Nothing could be further from the truth. Instead, I was simply attempting to purchase some cheese. As to be said, it's quite difficult to purchase cheese these days, especially if you want cheddar. And that's what people want, I can tell you. So, there I was, on the bus, on the Frome marketplace. I was there in the marketplace, that beautiful marketplace, far from anywhere that... Right. There he was in the marketplace, and all about me was the confusion, the hubbub of a Saturday afternoon in Frome. I alighted upon the cheddar counter. Well, in fact, it wasn't bleeding cheddar, was it? No, it wasn't. It was a selection of cheeses from around the globe. I asked, all I wanted was cheddar. As I live in Gloucester these days, one has to put up with one. That's only started since I came to Gloucester. You have to put up with double Gloucester. It's only fit for rolling down hills, frankly. Anyway, never mind. There I was in the market, and I said I shall have a bit of that cheese, please. And just to clarify, it is cheddar I want, not gorgonzola, not Stilton, none of that stuff. No camembert, please. So, they cut me off a nice big chunk of cheddar. Never bother to weigh it, just as long as it's about that big by that big, that's fine. And then, out of the corner of my eye, there was this flash of red. This sight like I'd never beheld. There, in red, stood the lady of my dreams, or so I thought. I thought that Cheddar George, in from France, or is it Ireland, was finally delivering on his promise. The lady in red would be dancing with me, I thought for a brief second. There she was, a vision in loveliness, in red, red ermine, noblesse oblige and all the rest of it. I said, "Good morning, marm," bold as brass. She said, "Good morning to you, sir. Where are you from, simple country gent?" I said, "Colford." She said, "You where?" I said, "You don't know." She said, "I do." And I'm afraid to say, Frome has had experience of Colford. 'Tis true. Over the years we have cast ourselves a little further than Colford and impacted upon other communities. Anyway, she said, "Good morning, Cheddar, I should be polite. And what is it I can do for you today?" "Well, I noticed, marm, about your person, some drawers. Rather fine drawers, if I don't mind me saying. Are they continental drawers?" "They are, Cheddar. How observant of you. Did you purchase them from that stall over in the corner of the market? You know, the one where they sell very exquisite items from the continent of a droll nature?" "Yes, I did, Cheddar. Very, very observant of you. Madam, I has a loose knob, and it's destined for your drawers." She looked at me agog. She said, "Sir, what do you mean?" I said, "Just there on the corner of that continental. Beautiful, beautiful continental piece of beautifulness you've got there in front of you is a place for a loose knob. She said, "Oh my, Cheddar, you're swift. You are swift in your move." "Ma'am, I was simply offering my brattle and all. You have a loose knob. You have no knob, in fact." There she looked at her desk. Her drawers from the carpentry corner of our beautiful Frome marketplace. Surely the knob was missing. "Cheddar, I'll have you round at the mayor's chambers to fix my drawers tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. No further ado, I stood up from my kneeling position, where I'd stood for the last half an hour, where it felt like it, because the old bones ain't what they used to be. Touch of arthritis. Arthur. Yes, he knows all about it, don't worry. Arthur, a friend of mine. Anyway, I tried to stand up in my britches. My britches were stuck. "Ma'am," I said, "I can't get myself back up." She knelt and she thrust a stick of rhubarb she plucked from the market counter across my shoulder. She said, "Arise, Sir Cheddar." I stood. I fixed her in the eye and I said, "Marm, at your service." Thank you very much. I shall be seeing you for further tales of life in Frome and access to the mayor's drawers in a venue near you very soon. Good night.